So hello, believers in business. I am with Ed Samuel today. How are you, Ed?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Great. So Ed, best of believers in business, tell everyone what chapter you are from, what you do in that chapter, and then let's talk about your business.
Sure. No, I'm the chapter facilitator for Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. And I always say Greater Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, because we draw from Delaware and really right up to Exton to Glen Mills, Media, even
Wow.
North Maryland. So it's kind of like that area that we kind of pull from.
That's awesome. So I saw a post the other day that you had the largest chapter meeting that you've ever had since you've come about. How many people did you have?
I want to say we had close to 35, 36 people.
Wow, praise God. That's so awesome to see
Yeah,
35 business owners. Wow.
So it's been about a year and a half since we started the chapter, and the growth has been all organic. And I love just bringing people of faith together. It's just so amazing what we've done there. And one of the many things that we do, as people might know, is that we have a prayer box that we pass around. And it was really interesting. When we looked in the prayer box, we saw a big wad of prayers tied together, and those were answered prayers.
Oh, praise.
Over the last year and a half, and the prayer requests are a little bit thinner, a lot thinner. So it's just amazing when you see prayer at work, helping people, not just with their business, but on their personal lives. And it's one of the big reasons I'm such a big fan of believers in business.
Awesome. So, Ed, the purpose of this whole thing that we're doing is for all of our brothers and sisters of other chapters to get to know other members in other chapters, if that makes sense. So tell us about Sam Nova Inc. and what it is, because I know I've referred multiple people, including 2 of my own children, to you, and I am just a huge believer in what you do.
Well, what we do is we help people get to a better place, and from a career standpoint. And that means people that are working and people who are in job transition. We're people who are not sure what they want to do. And about 66% of our clients all around the country. And it's been a blessing after the last 14 years to help well over 850 some people with their careers. So when we help people, Shelby, with their careers, it's everything from what do you want to do next? And that's a piece of our business. It's about 10% of my practice, but I do lead a pretty large virtual team around the country focused on that. And if people aren't sure what they want to do, we go through a fairly extensive assessment exercise. And we do that for people, right up to the age of 70 years old. We've done them really in that stage. And we also help high school students. And that's where you come in, and many parents that we work with sophomores, juniors, seniors who aren't sure what they want to do in terms of their career or their focus for college. So that's a piece of what we do at the onset. But once people understand what they want to do, then we will help them with resumes. We've done over 1,000 resumes. I'm a published author of Optimize Your Resume Do's and Don'ts. And once that resumes, and we will spend hours and hours and hours. So we're not just a simple format and change a few words. We really want to bring out the value proposition in people. And then we'll update LinkedIn profiles extensively. So important. We'll help people build out and leverage their formal networks. And we love to help people do what's known as a targeted job search, which is very different than just applying for jobs online. We do extensive interview prep for people, and right on through leveraging my network of 26,000 some direct connections on LinkedIn, as well as job offer negotiation. And so we will help people through that entire process. One of the things that we also specialize in are people who want to do pivots in their lives. And because of COVID, many people have walked away from the industries that they've come accustomed to change their entire career direction. Those are, people call them career pivots. So we've helped so many people make those pivots. And the more dramatic the pivot, the more they need a career coach. The other thing that we specialize in are those people 55, 59, 60 years old, wanting to get back to work. A lot of age bias out there, and it takes some extra effort to help people land a job once they turn 60, 63, 65, and they want to work another 10 years. So, Shelby, we touch that entire form. We tend to touch and work with people who are mid to right up to C-level executives. That's about 60% of our practice. We work with everybody on a referral basis. So if you were to refer to me, a brother, sister, hey, I need help, we'll work with somebody who's making $30,000 a year. So we'll do that, but only on a referral basis. And that's a big part of what we do as a career coach. And if I can bring, my faith walk into it, everyone's welcome through my door, whether, from all faiths, from all walks. But if I could bring my faith into practice, I do. In fact, every client I work with, I will promise you, prayer is a big part of it. Because as a career coach, I've seen some miraculous things done for my clients. And I wish I could tell you it's all about Ed and what I did, but the good Lord put his hands on so many people that I work with. I've lost count. So prayer is a big part of what we do. And look, when you hire a career coach, it's about, helping you get to a better place on your terms. People that don't work good with us are people who just want to get any job to do anything. That's not a good fit for us. We really like to help people get to that better place. And I could tell you on average, people that work with us end up landing at a 20% higher compensation rate than where they started. And again, that's a big reason, you want to hire a career coach, is because we're not just chasing anything, we're chasing the right job so that people are getting compensated correctly for that right job, and it's bringing out the best of who they are. So that's a piece of it. And I speak nationally once a week, Tuesday mornings at 11 o'clock on this voice-only tool called Clubhouse. It's actually it's a global call. And I lead many, many other networking forums in the region, and I speak regionally, at least on average, once a week somewhere. And the other thing that I wanted to mention too is that, when you go on a job search, there's lots of ways to find a job, but we specialize in what's called the hidden job market. So the hidden job market are not those jobs that are publicly posted, but the ones that are not publicly posted, and helping people land jobs there. So that's another part of what we do and how we help people. So that's a lot, but that's what we do as a career coach. And yeah, career assessments are part of it, but and we really don't like to work with anyone who on a resume if they don't know where they're going, because you have to know where you're going, and the more focused you can be, the more successful you can be in moving your career forward.
So guys, Ed, you do so much and you help so many people. And I can honestly say, like I said, 2 of my kids working with you, and you saying to my son, the very first sentence you said to him was, Kyle, it's really cool how God made you. And when you say that you put prayer into it, without a doubt, you do. You are a strong man of faith who comes with contribution, and you're always constantly looking to encourage the believers and business members that you have in your own chapter as well as in other chapters. So guys, meet Ed Samuel. He is a blessing to this world. And Ed, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Hey, thank you, Shelby. Always a blessing to be with you.
All right. God bless everybody.